request you in service of ego. You are ready to receive. What is a guru? Trade, I have request you in service of ego. You are ready to receive. What is a guru?
The Bible is nothing more than an astrotheological literary hybrid, just like nearly all religious myths before it. In fact, the aspect of transference of one character's attributes to a new character can be found within the book itself. In the Old Testament, there is the story of Joseph. Joseph was a prototype for Jesus. Joseph was born of a miracle birth. Jesus was born of a miracle birth. Joseph was of 12 brothers. Jesus had 12 disciples. Joseph was sold for 20 pieces of silver. Jesus was sold for 30 pieces of silver. Brother Judah suggests the sale of Joseph. Disciple Judas suggests the sale of Jesus. Joseph began his work at the age of 30. Jesus began his work at the age of 30. The parallels go on and on. Furthermore, is there any non-biblical historical evidence of any person living with the name Jesus, the son of Mary, who traveled about with 12 followers, healing people and the like? There are numerous historians who lived in and around the Mediterranean, either during or soon after the assumed life of Jesus. How many of these historians document this figure? Not one. However, to be fair, that doesn't mean defenders of the historical Jesus haven't claimed the contrary. 4 historians are typically referenced to justify Jesus' existence. Pliny the Younger, Suetonius, and Tacitus are the first 3. Each one of their entries consists of only a few sentences at best, and only referred to Christus or the Christ, which in fact is not a name but a title. It means the Anointed One. The 4th source is Josephus, and this source has been proven to be a forgery for hundreds of years. Sadly, it is still cited as truth. You would think that a guy who rose from the dead and ascended into heaven for all eyes to see and performed the wealth of miracles acclaimed to him would have made it into the historical record. It didn't, because once the evidence is weighed, there are very high odds that the figure known as Jesus did not even exist.
Well, we are off to a good start. Welcome to week 5 of our series, Duped, questioning the logic of pop spirituality. We've looked at a variety of teachers that would represent very popular current spirituality, fall loosely under the rubric of New Age. And that's also included for our current teacher, so to speak, our current proponent of a theory. His name is Peter Joseph, who is the person behind the internet sensation Zeitgeist. And we're going to be talking about that today and responding to him. He bases his research primarily on a person named Acharya S., or D.M. Murdoch is her actual name, and she goes by Acharya S. in her writings. And she consulted Peter Joseph in making the movie. So we're responding to both of them in some of their theories. Both of them also spiritually come out of what we could say loosely would be a New Age spirituality. But part of that is actually claiming that Jesus of Nazareth never existed as a historical figure. And that's what we want to respond to. Some of you have been waiting for this Sunday and next. For this week and next, you've been saying, yes, we're going to be talking about Zeitgeist. Yay, I was introduced to Zeitgeist some time ago. It's raised all kinds of questions. I've been looking forward to processing the information. Others are saying, I'm not really into it. I don't go there. But this person that I know, this friend, this cousin, this brother, this child of mine seems to be really being affected by it. So I want to learn and join them and figure out what's going on here. And then there's a third category of people who are here saying, Zeit, what are you talking about? And if you're in that category saying, I don't know what this is all about, then still, please, pay attention and learn, because you should be learning for two reasons. Not just because it's currently an itch that you have that you want scratched, but also because you're learning on behalf of others you either know or will get to know who are going to raise these questions. And we should always be learning, not only for ourselves, but so that we can also be intellectually informed and coherent and helpful to other people who are going to come with questions. So I think this is going to be important for all of us. You have notes in your programs. You can take those out and see that we're at week 5 in our series, Duped, Did Jesus Exist? And if you have your Bibles with you, you can also open them to Matthew chapter 5. We're going to take a brief look at Matthew 5 in a few minutes. It was about, it was late 2007 when the email started to come in. I started to get email after email referring to this internet movie called Zeitgeist. Now, some would say, I'm not really a Christian, and I don't think Jesus existed, and this just verifies it. Hey, preacher man, I want you to watch this. And they would want to challenge me to debate. Others would say, I'm investigating